Just so you know, the last person that suggested my squad's locker hygiene was less than spotless got knocked to their deck. And I figured you're a lot smarter than they were.
Well, I'm glad you found your restraint this time around. I can't afford to have you in the brig for striking a superior when the rest of us have work to do. What I'm about to tell you and the commander cannot leave these walls. Others will be informed on a need-to-know basis. This comes by way of you needing to keep your lid on when I have to cover for some stupid fracking decision made outside of my control.
Like what happened with Archeron. Okay, that makes sense. So why is he here?
I'm gonna find out what's happening one way or another. Commander Nash figured he'd save himself the grief and just tell me now. Clever move, by the way. Loudly declaring where the very angry Marine Sergeant was gonna be for the next few hours. I have never seen this hallway so empty.
Clean Sweep was legitimately blindsided, and we needed that win for people keeping tabs back home. But Sarkis had another objective for Battlestar Archeron. They were sent to Sector 12 to join Ghost Fleet.
So, it's true. We are keeping a secondary unit hidden in Cylon territory.
For 3 weeks already. They've been collecting the casualties we send out there on a daily basis.
But the Cylons don't really buy the fake death thing, do they? Surely even a toaster can tell the difference between a ship that's jumped and a ship that's exploded.
They don't have to. They're not the ones keeping an eye on our bills. The Cylons know the secondary unit exists. They just don't know where or why. Our people, however, have no idea about the Ghost Fleet. As far as they're concerned, we've got this war won. If even a whiff gets out that we're hiding a last-ditch strike force, a lot of questions are going to come up that the Admiralty doesn't want to answer right now.
But we are winning. We haven't heard a peep out of Lachesis since Aranu.
Tell me, son, when did you last hear about the Trojan miner strike?
That was settled weeks ago.
It got settled because the Cylons sunk every freighter inside of the Uranus belt. We've gotten very good at hiding our failures, helped by the fact that Atropos is keeping an extremely low profile within Cyrannus right now. But make no mistake, they're hitting us exactly in the right place to make us hurt. We're bleeding Tillium, bullets, and people. Now, you won't feel it up here in the head where it's all glamorous and heroic. The rest of Colonial Fleet is months, perhaps weeks away from complete systemic shutdown.
So this Ghost Fleet reaches operational strength inside of Cylon territory. And then what? Hope for a lucky decapitation strike?
I don't know. Sarkis has compartmentalized this whole thing to prevent leaks. I've got civilian engineers on board my own ship that I can't even question. All I know is Galactica's job is to feed Ghost Fleet when we can and keep up appearances here on the home front.
So we're supposed to just forget about our Raptor crew?
And actively mislead their families to think their loved ones have died. That is not right.
War isn't won by what makes us comfortable, Sergeant. I don't like it either. But right now, that's our job. Until we can stem the internal bleeding, Atropos has us on the ropes.
Now that Commander Nash has said it out loud, it's easy to see how pinpoint accurate the Cylons have been. Every single fight they start has been high value, low risk.
Perfectly summarizes what's happening on Hibernia as well.
Absolutely. Someone with more qubits than sense pushed ahead with this goat rodeo. Now the Cylons have shown up to a moon with more than 10 times its usual head count, and not a single evacuation plan in sight. Eyewitness reports say the Cylons are abducting large groups of festival attendees. It's a hot mess on the ground. The visuals coming back look like some of the earlier ground invasions. Just less farmers and families and more college students on break.
Their social status does not matter. Leaving anyone to be taken by the Cylons is unconscionable.
And Ministry agrees with you. We've got orders to move to Hibernia ASAP, rescue any vacationers that have already been grabbed, and eject all Cylon ships from the premises. Vergon military will retake Hibernia once the skies have been cleared.
And our secondary objective?
Still in place, entirely under the commander's discretion. Just send a messenger raptor to the ship you want to join the Ghost Fleet, and Ministry will arrange to have their manifesto modified with KIA reports. Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Cylon marks are all over the place. I think we've got a runner about to make a break for it.
Launch Raptors. Sergeant, get those people back now.
Sir, yes, sir.
Launching alert Vipers. Got it.
Squadron on me. Target is 24 by 95.
Squadron is taking fire. Yes, sir. So say we all. IFS, come back hostile.
So they can't get back up.
Galactica, the primary board target just jumped away.
Frack! How many people did they just take with them?
Any number is too many. Commander, focus on the inbound fleet. We don't let a single raider break atmosphere.
Confirmed squadron target. IFFs have come back hostile.
Been through work.
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir. Missiles incoming.
Marksman coming up right.
Centurions have boarded one of our ships.
Secondary battery.
Friendly squadron is dark. Why are they out here? Doing this? What could they possibly want with live civilians?
You know the answer to that, son. We've seen what they'd do to us if given the chance. The Cylons don't take prisoners. They take test subjects.
Frack.
Updated. Target acquisition maintained.
Minerva is taking damage.
There's a lot of space within the red line, son. Unless we can get intel on where they've jumped, there's nothing more we can do for them.
But they were right there. Larson only needed one more moment to bring them back. That can't be the difference between going home and being left behind.
There are always consequences, Mr. Singh, and they are always for someone else. Remember this guilt. Use it to be better. Now, if we finished here, you can greenlight my cleanup squads for launch. Vergon still needs surface access to mop up the rest of this mess.